Now, this is going to be a different video than something I would normally make, as you can probably tell from the title. This isn't a review or a list, it's going to be a topic discussion. Now, I'm sure by this point you've at least heard the name XXXTentacion. He's an American rapper from Florida with a pretty troubled past and background. Yesterday, on June 18th, 2018, Jason Froy, or XXXTentacion, was shot and killed in Deerfield Beach, Florida. X's death will be today's topic, which I'll split up into two subcategories to talk about: how his death has affected the community and how I view the situation. Now, it's no secret that X had a huge influence on the rap community and the youth in general. Scrolling through social media just shows how much of an effect X's death is really having. Instagram and Snapchat are riddled with mourning teens and people speaking about the event. His death has rocked the youth community, rightfully so. So many teenagers look up to X. And X's music tends to reach many teenagers because they are one and the same. X was only 20 when he died and made music all throughout his teens, causing many of the topics he tried to push in his projects to be relatable to teenagers because they have the same problems. I think this is why his fans felt such a connection to him and his music. Now, of course, with every death of a beloved figure, there will always be critiques going against the rapper's career, and X's death is no exception. X does have a shaky background with multiple assault charges and a robbery charge. A lot of people are beginning to come out of the woodwork saying that he deserved it and other things like that. Now, I will be the first person to tell you I do not enjoy most of X's music, but I see the appeal to it. Some people don't have enough decency to give X fans some respect. I think it's disgusting that people are trying to rub this event in the faces of X's fans. This whole situation of people trying to call out X's fans during their time of sadness is what really prompted me to make this video. Now, my view of the situation is a neutral one. I obviously do not enjoy most of X's music, but I can say that some of his music is good, and I see the appeal to most of his music. I am also clearly against the whole "he deserved it" argument, which I am in no way neutral about. I have reasoning for this as well. Let's begin with that it is never okay to commit crimes such as assault or robbery. I am totally against stuff like that, and I'm not condoning it in any way. But the person who committed these crimes was not XXXTentacion. It was Jason Froy who committed these crimes. See, in today's music industry, separating the artist from the person can be very hard. The level of interaction is high on things like social media accounts, but it's not enough to support the other sides of the argument. The vast majority of fans only know X. They don't know Jason Froy. Just because you like the musician's music does not mean you support the person behind the moniker. It means you support the musician. Don't take my word for it, though. The music industry has had a long history of great artists that committed horrid crimes, such as Gene Simmons with sexual assault or Dr. Dre with domestic abuse. This clearly represents why the moniker would be separated from the person, because although these two people may have committed crimes, it still doesn't change the amount of people their music may have touched or helped through any situation. Now, call me biased if you want, but this is my view of the happenings after or as a result of X's death in the community. There's obviously two ways you can go with this argument. You can go with my argument, or the argument that you somehow support someone's wrongdoings that of a person you don't know personally, just because you like their music. I think by this point it's pretty clear that the "he deserved it" argument is ridiculous. I'll leave this video off with two things. One is a scenario and the other is a statement. My statement is that X's music has clearly touched and reached a lot of people. So I think all these people coming out trying to call out X's fans just really need to stop. For now, let X's fans have their time. He clearly had a huge effect on a lot of people. If you want to call these people out, just wait a week. But right now isn't the right time. And the statement that I had are for the people that are trying to call out X's fans. Say one of your heroes dies, and he was an inspiration to you. He drove you to be a better person. He may have had some drug issues or gotten into some fights, but he made you into the person you are today. Would you appreciate people calling out your hero for all of his flaws, even though you know how much he helped you? That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and remember guys, this is just my view of things, so if you have any conflicting opinions, put them in the comments. Also, if you guys liked the video, let me know if I should make more stuff like this. I tried to make it a shorter video to make it as digestible as possible so I could get my points across. But anyway, that's going to be it, so bye.
Before lay me down to sleep, pray the Lord my soul to keep. Hope's not too late for me. Whoa. Before lay me down to sleep, pray the Lord my soul to keep. Hope's not too late for me.